Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are playing some early access. Yay! It's the hunter and the beast. Here's the beast. We're playing as the beast. We're playing as Nakai The Wanderer, and this should be a lot of fun. So, it's a horde faction, which, you know, point of contention for a lot, but actually I really like the mechanics for this guy. They've changed things a fair bit, and I think it works out great. So it should be a lot of fun playing as him. So, as you can see, he's a big old Croxagore boy. Isn't that great? So, race attributes, jungle, Nexus, shared recruitment, access, using the primary horde as a focal point from which to recruit via the global pool. So basically, he will get to the recruitment buildings and everyone else can just get stuff from him, which I think is kind of cool. That's kind of a good way to do it, because any horde faction, it's weird that it's a bunch of different hordes. You know, it should just be focused on one leader of a horde, right? And then the rest are just sort of offshoots of that horde, and I think that sort of comes across in this one, which I think is really cool. It makes more sense, I think, to have, you know, this warlord with a horde, and everyone else is just sort of feeding off that. I think it's really cool. So anyway, spawnings of the Ancients, restricted from settlement capture. Ownership can instead be transferred to the Defenders of the Great Plan faction for notable benefits. So you start with a vassal, and you can grow that vassal size, which I think is really fun. Beasts are suitable for every task, though some are so ferocious they may lose control and charge ahead. Classic lizardman. So, through the jungle, Nakai's horde unlocks units, while other hordes use global recruitment to access them. Kinda covered that. Nakai's vassals occupy the settlements conquered. More settlements controlled come with increasing rewards. Recruit rank +3 for Croxagore Ancients. Pretty cool. And also, +5 melee defense for Croxagores and Sacred Croxagores. Only for his units, though. This is only Lord's army. But actually, I've played through this campaign once, just on medium mode, like on normal, to see what it's like, and I only ever had one army. Yeah, I did it all with Nakai. I didn't even recruit a second army. It's kind of ridiculous. Recruitment cost -10% for Croxagore and Sacred Croxagore units. So, you know, not huge bonuses here, honestly. I feel they could be a bit bigger, to, you know, more sort of encourage people to just bring a ton of Croxagores, but I'll be bringing a ton of Croxagores anyway. I mean, I need little encouragement. So here, you can see he starts with Croxagores and Sacred Croxagores. I'm going to be playing on very hard campaign difficulty. I usually have as, like, just normal, because I hate the arbitrary sort of public order penalties. I don't like how this game handles difficulty most of the time, but here, because it's a horde, you don't have to worry about public order, so you can actually put the campaign difficulty up, leading to, like, more enemies, which is nice. I like that aspect. I like that you have to fight more on higher difficulties, but I hated the, like, ridiculous minutiae of maintenance. But anyway, works here because we're a horde. Brilliant. Also, battle difficulty, I'm just keeping on hard, because, again, I don't like the arbitrary sort of leadership bonuses your enemies get. I think it slows down the campaign more than anything. It becomes more tedious than difficult, and I'm not here to challenge myself ridiculously. I'm here to enjoy the game, and hopefully you guys will too. So, let's start.
The jungle continent of Lustria lies west across the great ocean. The first men to land upon these shores ransacked an ancient temple, filling their ships with golden treasures. Word spread of their wealth, and others were eager to follow. Fueled by greed, men of the Empire ventured deeper into the jungle's heart. The land of beasts, ravaged and plundered for its riches. It will not be without consequence. The jungle stirs. A cold-blooded fury rising to punish the invaders. In the temple cities of Lustria, the lizard men enact a ritual to call upon their mighty guardian. For the Wanderer roams Lustria once more. The spirit of the jungle made manifest. A reckoning has come. Only the strongest will survive the coming bloodshed.
Deep within the impenetrable jungle, something monstrous silently stirs. Lustria is and always has been the dominion of the Lizardmen, but now the Warmbloods encroach upon sacred land, their plundering presence an affront to the Great Plan. With a swarm of his faithful kin following in his wake, Nakai instinctively senses a struggle of great importance is coming. It is time for the greed of the civilized to be met with the savagery of the jungle. Well, right then. So, how they play. Temples of the Old Ones. The success of the Old Ones' great plan hangs in the balance. Defeat foreign invaders and reclaim the Lisbon's ancient lost cities, installing the Defenders of the Great Plan as their rightful owners. The Defenders will maintain the temple cities gifted to them, so you don't have to worry about it, which is lovely. Devoting yourself to a one of the Old One thingies by constructing temples in their name will please them immeasurably, providing a raft of rewards and earning favour, which can then be used to unlock powerful units and technologies. So, Jungle Nexus. Nakai resides at the centre of the Jungle Nexus and has the ability to recruit units directly from the global recruitment pool, to which he has personal access. Developing Nakai's recruitment buildings will enable other hordes in this faction to share in their progress. Warmblood invaders. Over the centuries, many have attempted to pillage Lustria's temple cities for their great wealth. If the great plan is to remain intact and on target, the Warmblood invaders lurking in the jungles must be tracked and dealt with extreme prejudice and brutal force. Mission issued. Gift a region to the defenders of the great plan. In other words, conquer a place. So, basically same as every other starting, mission, really, except, of course, we're gifting a region automatically because we just create vassals when we attack stuff. So, what voice should this guy have? Nakai, your strength is needed all... That's too Skaven-y, isn't it? That really is. I need to get that Ola Skinks vibe, you know. Hola, Skinks! It's very Skaven-y when I do it. You know what? This guy can just sound like a gentleman. Nakai, your strength is needed all across Lustria. You cannot become attached to any one location. Leave this region in the care of the defenders of the Great Plan, who will protect it in our stead. Perfect skink voice. I think you'll agree. 10 out of 10. Subscribe for more. So, here. Right, we have Nakai. And there's one other little thing, actually, I want to have a look at. Yeah, look at these guys. That's right, we have a bunch of missions. We have to defeat... the 4 sort of, legendary hunters or whatever they're described as. We defeat these guys that are sort of tied into Wolfheart's campaign. So that's pretty cool, because he's our big enemy, right? So we need to kill his lieutenants first. So we need to defeat all these guys, which is pretty cool. Oh, and let's see, can we see them already? No, we can't. But if we do click, we can see where they are, but we can't see the settlements. But basically, the Hunts Marshals expedition... They have a ton of additional settlements when you're playing as Nakai all over Lustria. So they actually have places you need to go attack. Whereas in the Wolfheart campaign, obviously they don't. You know, you just start with the, just his starting location. They don't have a bunch of other cities dotted around the place. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice that they do that. Makes it pretty interesting. So yeah, we will start with the King Priest, so we're going to get him in the army straight away. Good stuff. And, and one other thing. We have the Temple of the Old Ones here. So... every time you take a settlement... Yeah, you can get out of the way, Nakai. So every time you take a settlement, you can basically give it to one of these 3 old ones. So either Quetzal, Sholanka, or Itzel. So we want to give it to whoever to get different bonuses, which are these ones. So it goes down this way. You can see where the colour is. right now. You can see it sort of leads you around the clock, 12 o'clock being the top bonus. But we'll get little things like extra winds of magic here, then extra winds of magic and starting amount, you know, unlock a storm of Sholanka ability. They all have their own abilities tied to them. So if you just look at the top ones, actually, you can see there's a ton of different things, including cheaper spell casting, which is pretty damn cool. So, yeah, all sorts. So all have slightly different vibes. This one's more defensive, this one is more offensive, and this one is more spells. So that's kind of how that goes. So yeah, pretty fun. So I think we'll probably start with this one. I kind of want more magic, actually. I think I'll go with more magic, because we'll get a lot of use out of our spellcaster. Because yeah, Heavens, is he? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so immediately we have some Skaven to deal with. This is going to be super easy. We don't need to fight this, but I'm going to because I want to see Nakai. So we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so here we are. Alright, so we've got a couple of new things to see. We of course have Nakai here, who is pretty handsome, isn't he? Pretty handsome for a giant lizard boy. Yeah, he looks awesome. His attack animations are hilarious as he wades in. He looks super excited when he's running into combat. You can see huge armor-piercing weapon strength from the off, a ton of armor. I mean, he's a Kroxigor, right? So he's got some pretty good stats all round, like pretty quick at 50. He's pretty good. Not the best charge bonus, though, but he hits hard. And here you can see he does start with Primal Roar, which will rampage everything nearby, but give them physical resist and a huge melee attack buff, which is really cool. It doesn't last too long, but yeah, when it's a bunch of Kroxigors in a pile, they'll melt anything that they hit, which is pretty great. Also, cold-blooded, of course, and he'll encourage, just usual general stuff. But yeah, he's pretty good. Also here, you can see we've got the Sacred Kroxigors that are just beastie. I love these guys. They are so cool with these just old one things. I don't know if they're purpose-built for these guys or if they're just powerful artifacts that they've decided to pick up and bash people with. It's hard to tell, honestly. It's kind of hard to tell. But, yeah, they're brilliant. So, as you can see, so they are a little bit more expensive in multiplayer than usual Kroxigors, by the way, but they have much better weapon strength. If we compare it to the other ones, you can see it's 120 compared to 95. They don't have the anti-infantry bonus, but they got much better melee attack and magic damage, as you can see. So it's 10 extra. So when you compare that to these guys, what's the anti-infantry bonus? 20. So, yeah, against infantry, these guys technically better, but I've noticed these guys have such just much better splash damage. Their attack animations, I don't know if it's just they're much quicker or they hit more targets, but they seem to get a lot more work done. Just against infantry, these guys will still perform better, and I think a lot of that is to do with their attack animations just hit a lot more and do a lot more damage to a lot more units as they sort of flail around with sort of dual wielding, right, those things, rather than just trying to hit something with a club. So yeah, works out pretty great. So, alright then. Good stuff. Let's set these guys up. That'll do, I guess. Just group everyone. And we'll charge in. I mean, it's a bunch of slaves and clan rats. It's not really a problem. We don't have to wait around. We really don't. So, in you go. But yeah, these guys, I think these are my favourite edition, honestly. In terms of sort of the utility they bring, like the Dread Saurian. Again, certainly for multiplayer, you know, guys, I do enjoy my multiplayer. But yeah, I think these guys are brilliant because they aren't that expensive. The Dread Saurians are too expensive to be viable because you end up just having a Dread Saurian and then like a smattering of other units. If you want like anything else of any serious utility, you just end up with a Dread Saurian and a bunch of skinks. It can be real rough because yeah, they're so expensive. But these guys, they're I think 1250 in this build at least, compared to the 1100 I think for Kroxigors. So they're not that much more expensive. But yeah, they just hit so much harder, and that magic damage is great against factions like Bretonia, where you kind of want that magic damage to be able to get through physical resist of different units. It's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. Big fan of them. Big fan of them. And they look great. They look great. That's a big like plus for me. I like it when a unit looks good. But anyway, so they'll be charging in. I'm going to ignore the gutter runners. Sorry, the night runners for now. No need to fuss about them. And Harmonic Convergence. Let's buff their stats some more. So as you see, they're getting stuck in. And yeah, they're going to be doing some good damage. While our other guys move in. Okay. Come on, boys. In you get. Let's rampage them, because there's no reason not to. So yeah, 70 melee attack on those Croxgors now. Lovely stuff. Always fun to see. Alright, so go for those Night Runners if you would. Okay, good. Good stuff. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Alright, well, we will get another harmonic convergence soon, but I think the battle might be over by then. The guy jumping around, just, yeah, I love it. I love it. He does a good job. Alright, get in there, lads. Okay, we do have another harmonic convergence. May as well cast that. Okay, let's see how it's been going. So yeah, as you can see, Sacred Croxgors have 88 kills, and the other Croxgors have 50. And I mean, they did get the plus 44 melee attack as well. It's just they're pretty much guaranteed to hit things like Night Runners or just Skaven clan rats or whatever. So that didn't make much of a difference. It's just these guys will hit more targets. That certainly seems to be the case. I know this isn't necessarily the best test. Again, just such cheap units, and the Sacred Croxgors did get in there a little bit quicker, but still, Sacred Croxgors definitely seem to do more work than their unsacred brethren. So fair enough. Alright, so jobs are good. Got some loot. Loot's always good. And then now, you can see you get +1. So we get +1 for minor settlements, and it'll be +3 temples for major settlements. Okay, I wasn't entirely sure how this worked at first, because I thought maybe because it was like a level 1 settlement it gives you +1. No, it's just major or minor. That's the distinction there. So yeah, we will be gifting them to one of these guys. So I'm actually going to go for the middle. And there we go. Revealed clan mage. I know. I noticed. They're all dead. Don't worry about it. And there we go. Got our mission. So, lovely stuff. So here, you can see, Monument of Sattell here is now in the Defenders of the Great Plan. And they've got their own thing going on. You see, they do have pretty good garrisons. They don't really get much better than this garrison, but they will all have a garrison this size. So, it's pretty good. It is difficult for your enemies to sort of get through them. I didn't have much of a problem with having to sort of defend them in my own campaign. I was taking stuff way more than anything could ever sort of take from me. So, also, let's go with Route Marcher first, because I want to get around the map a little quicker. Because I want to take as many of these random ruins as possible. I'm gonna start by going down this side. I'm gonna loop around this way, I think, and probably end up here somewhere. Okay, that's the plan. Gonna do a lap. Cool. So, what else we got? Nothing else going on. I think that's the end of the turn, essentially. I could spend a bit of cash, though, which I think I will. I think I will do. Let's see if he's got any buildings, because, of course, he is a horde. So, may as well upgrade that while we're idle. And let's get some more Saurus warriors, shall we? And, oh, can only get 2 so far. I'm used to having more recruitment slots. Right, let's go horde growth, because there's replenishment rate down here. So you notice he does have his own tech tree as well, which I guess we'll explore as we go, but down here seems to be more combat stuff, and this seems to be more about fielding more armies. You can see army capacity +1, army capacity +1, army capacity +1, army capacity +1. It's all that, with the odd additional thing. So I actually really like this. The extra post-battle loot is kind of nice. More magic items. You know, there's some quite good stuff there. Here, campaign movement range. So there is some good stuff up here, but then it just sort of devolves into just having more armies. Which, like I said, I played that first campaign without even sweating it. I just had this one army that I just made super, super good, so nothing could really stop it. And because I had really good replenishment rates from the tech, I was laughing. So, yeah, that's what I did. So we'll see if we can repeat that. I think that would be good. It might be nice to get another army, but I find it's difficult to support a second army in this campaign. Especially if you are trying to make sure that Nakai's got the best stuff. Because he will have to fight some big battles, you know. Alright, so, in fact, let's look at the objectives quickly. So I need to basically have my vassal, so Defenders of the Great Plan, have 40 settlements, which is quite a bit. And I need to defeat all 4 hunters, this lot. Then I need to destroy the Hunts Marshal's expedition faction entirely, and I need to win the battle for Itza. So there is a quest battle to end the campaign, which is why you want Nakai to have the best stuff, right? So having a ton of cheap armies running around. It might be useful to do those other missions, but then you're going to be stuck having to get Nakai all the best stuff. So, you know, there is that. Right, so let's keep moving him. Head to the Wellsprings of Eternity. Or do I just want to go straight down here? No, I want to pick up these others as I go. I think that's the best way to do it. So, got a little bit of income, but not really. So I think I'm going to wait for now to recruit more, because these early battles should be fine, because we do have some pretty sturdy units. Okay, research technology. I mean, yeah, I can do that. Skink researchers and archivists. Sorry, this guy's posh voice gets me. Skink researchers and archivists are poised to do your bidding, ancient master. Select the field of knowledge you require, and they shall begin. Well, I've already been doing that, mate. Like, keep up, yeah? Keep up. Research is ongoing. And yeah, we're about to reach in a second turn. Cool. Alright, moving on again. Okay, brilliant. Ensure one of the following buildings has been constructed. Reactivated ziggurat of Kaksuatan. Okay, sure. I didn't read his text. Oh. Search any ruined settlement for treasure. I guess I'll search that. I always mess up searching them. I always just take them. Anyway, Nakai, powerful relics have been lost to time, but they remain of paramount importance. We must seek them out if you're to ever complete the great plan. Yeah, sure, mate. Sure. Let's have a look. Want to level you up. Level up harmonic convergence. And let's scout this place out, shall we? So what's in here? Treasure hunt. Search ruins. So obviously we can just give them immediately over, which is nice. And what I like is we don't have to pay to colonize ruins, because we're just giving them to somebody. So it's kind of cool. Right, okay. It's Sudoku or something. Throughout the world, the Old Ones left vast troves of power for use by their most trusted servants. To prevent such power falling into the wrong hands, they placed wards and cryptographic locks over them. As millennia have passed, these wards have weakened, but the arcane locks remain. To access the treasure, solve the puzzle. The Old One, Tepok the Inscrutable, never liked to repeat himself. So, let's see here. So, we know that there's not a 2 or a 1 here. And we know that it's not that shade of blue. That's as much as I can really work out so far. So that'll be a 4, because the 2 is there, so that's going to be 2, 4, so we know that's not a 4. Then probably a 4 there. 4, 4, 4. Could be, because it can't be a 3, and it can't be a 1. And it can't be a 2 because of that, so that's a 4. So I think this is a 4. As for colour... Oh, there's only one 4. Alright, I was going to risk it. Failed. It wasn't a 4. Oh well. Worth a try. Moving on. Okay. Well, we've done that. We've done a technology, which is good. Good stuff. So we got better horde growth, so we can afford more of this stuff, which is great. For now, though, let's just take this over. So again, I'm going to give it to these guys. Okay, good. Thank you. And let's move on. So you can see we are collecting Old One's favour as we're doing this. And if I quickly go back to here, you can see we can spend that favour on these different things. So I can actually get a skink priest, or get a skink chief, or a Saurus Scar veteran, or just there's a bunch of other things we can get here, which is really cool. So we can just get a bunch of blessed units. So obviously, you know, the more sort of, just the better the unit is, the more it's going to cost, basically. But we get things like blessed temple guards and Bastillodons with solar engines. Like, there's some cool stuff here. So that's what we're spending a lot of that favour on later on. We can spend it on technology as well, as you can see on this, you know, these lot. So that's pretty cool. I like it. I'm a big fan of that. So we're going to do the casualty replenishment rate. Let's actually go all the way over there. Brilliant. Alright, so Unseen Constellation next. And we're moving in. Come get me, bro. Job's a good one. Can we bother to search the ruins? I never can, usually, but you guys are here, so we'll do it. Oh, another one of these. I mean, they're always going to be a puzzle of some kind. I like the dice one, because that one's just super easy. Like, just amazingly easy, the dice ones. These, I don't know, my mind tends to go blank. But anyway, let's see. So it's not going to be a 3 or a 4 or a 1, so it's a 2. And it's not going to be purple. Is that purple? I'd call that... maybe it's just supposed to be black. It seems a bit purpley. Anyway, whatever. It's not going to be purple, red, or blue. So it's going to be yellow. And it's going to be a 2. That was a nice easy one. Thanks for giving me more information than I needed. Didn't have to work anything out then. Just had to work out what that one was. I didn't need to work out what any of the others were, which is a bit disappointing, but I guess they got to ease you in somehow, right? Occasionally. Horde upgrade available. Brilliant. So now this allows us to recruit Croxigors. And that's what we want to start spamming. So that's going to be good. Okay, so we did build that thing. As our influence grows, so do our followers. To maintain such a vast horde, we must upgrade our camps. Well, we did. We did. Brilliant. Master, force alone will not achieve the great plan. I beg to differ. We must seek out chosen ones to perform certain tasks. Erect a beacon to summon them. Alright. Cool. What next? Sign a non-aggression pact with the Southern Sentinels. Okay. Sure. We'll see. Attack a force belonging to the following faction in battle. World Route Rangers. Interesting. Once part of the great plan, these elf spawn now deviate from their purpose. Eliminate them. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are. I'll kill them if I see them. Don't worry about it, mate. Right, so let's give this over to our vassals. So let's give him to that guy again. Brilliant. Looter. Oh, good. More from sacking settlements. I'm not going to sack any settlements, I don't think. I don't think I really need to. Although that would be a good way to actually, you know, pay for more armies, to be fair. So I guess I can't argue with that. So yeah, Chamber of Visions. Look at that. They're not supposed to have this, but because we're playing Nakai, they do, which I think is pretty cool. I think I might go to Hualotl first, move up to the Cavern of Lexigua. I think I might do that. So, Croxigors. And more recruitment slots now, that we've upgraded all that. Okay. That was all my money. It's fine, I didn't want any. That's the thing, we haven't done any battles, so we're not getting any cash in. Because yeah, it's just ruins. Rubbish. Ah, what do you want, mate? Non-aggression pact. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get on with all the lizards. I've got their back. Unless they deviate from the great plan, in which case I'll stab their back. Or club it, or something. Either way, it'll be bad, is what I'm saying. So, what have you got there?
Not possible.
So there's Conrad, Pritcock.
I can't.
And there's Jorik Grim, who we need to defeat. So yeah, cool. So nice and nearby, which I like to see. So we're almost out of money, so we can't actually afford anything yet. But hopefully if we take Hualotl, then we will have enough cash lying around to be able to support another Saurus Warrior. Because I would like a couple more Saurus Warriors, honestly. Just fill up my front lines a bit. You know, just keep things busy. That and Saurus actually get a lot of killing done. Certainly in the early game. They are super powerful units in the early game. Alright, so got more research done, so better replenishment rates, which is going to be super handy as we start building pace. And here's some Skaven. So luckily, I don't know if it's the Croxigors. Yeah, Croxigors are siege attackers, so we never have to worry about building anything. For a siege, we can literally just jump in and start attacking things, which I think is what we're going to do. Okay, let's do it. So, you know, this guy is also called Transiform, just like the first guy that we defeated. Don't know if it's the same guy. Could be. You never know. Alright. I say same guy, same rat guy. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, you know what? All you guys, you're going straight for the gates. And everyone else, to the walls. You can loiter. And you, just run behind them. Excellent. Okay, moving on. So, I don't think these skins are going to last in our army for too long. I think as soon as we get to like 20, we're getting rid of these and replacing them with more Saurus or something. Or more Croxigors, depending. It's a shame. You know, it's only really going to be the Skink Priest that we're going to have in here. That's a Skink. Everyone else can be Saurus and Croxigors. Which I know isn't really how it should be. It should be Skinks and Croxigors, right? But not today. So yeah, towers are doing a little bit of damage to us, of course, but It's fine. We can afford to lose the old model. We're in good stead. Okay, keep moving. And typical. Tell you what, I can't cast this on anyone else yet, so these guys may as well get the stat boost. 55 and 55. Melee, attack and defense. Pretty good. Definitely, definitely can't sniff at that. Wonderful. Alright guys, get in there. Start bashing that door down. Should be pretty quick. I mean, you haven't finished off these rats yet. Come on. Come on, lads. You can do it. Okay, we're getting our ladders up, which is excellent. Hang on, what? Okay, they put the ladders on the side. They're not there. Where they're in front of. That's kind of strange, but whatever. As long as they get up there, I'm cool with it. So, 50% damage there. Nice. Ooh, really? Did you really want to do that? You sure that was a good idea? You sure about that? Silly sods. Alright, so we've almost broken through the doors, which is brilliant. You guys start climbing up. And let's get ready to charge in. 91%. Okay, good. Let's charge. And let's rampage people nearby. Which seems a bit odd. Sometimes it doesn't seem to rampage right. Which I find odd. It doesn't always work. Huh. Oh well, that's odd. But it's fine, I guess. It'll do. Right, let's have a look here. Because yeah, you gotta remember guys, this is early access, so there's the odd weird thing happening. It happens. It happens. It's amazing how much like last minute polish has to be done. Development cycles are quick. Alright, so you getting in there? You getting all the killing done, boys? You should be. Saurus doing a great job. Do love my Saurus. Although, why are we even fighting for this place? Look at it. It's disgusting. Ugh. It's the worst. Yeah. Don't like it. Anyway, it's fine. You know, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll build some temples. You know, it'll look lovely after a while. Get the old one's favour back. You know, I think it'll look nice. It'll look nice. It's a fixer-upper. It's a fixer-upper. Okay, sometimes you just gotta do the place up. Just how it goes. Okay, good. Keep going. Alright, looks like army loss is gonna hit like any second now. So we're good. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, you guys done? Apparently not yet. I'm amazed it hasn't slipped into army losses yet, considering the balance of power. I'm actually kind of impressed Skaven are sticking around. Okay, you charging that way. Yep, go finish him off. And you, go on. Good, good. And, I don't know, use it on you. There we are. So let's buff them some more. And yeah, you guys just keep chasing. Oh, come back here. Scoundrels. Alright, so, how are you lot doing? Great. Great. Have you noticed my Crocsgores haven't really taken any damage, other than the damage they took from towers. Yeah, they just have too much armor for these poor Skaven. They just don't have what it takes. Poor lads. Okay, come on. Chase them down, yeah? Okay, is this going to work this time? Yeah, okay, it did. Did this time. Good. Alright, come on lads. Just some clan rats. You can get through them. I mean, look at the balance of power. I'm amazed they haven't slipped yet. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. Okay. See if you guys can't just shove through and get on top of them. Okay. You run off. Try and get in the rear. That'll be good. Okay, there we go. There's army losses. That's more like it. Good stuff. And that's a victory. Alright then. What next? Oh yeah, those pesky humans. They're probably next on the agenda, aren't they? Okay, we lost 50. We did quite well there. Didn't really have to worry too much. But the balance of power, for auto-resolve, I probably would have lost a lot more. And that'll get us our first bonus. Okay, good. Got some more loot. Do like loot. Ooh, and we unlocked the Right of Allegiance. Let's have a little look at that. So, Right of Allegiance will create attrition in any of our vassals' territory, which, yeah, that's fine. Nothing great. I really want this one. This is what I want. An army of blessed units will spawn for the defenders of the Great Plan at their capital. It just gives your vassal a huge army, and you can start sending that out to attack people. Got to get to level 7 with Nakai, though, before we can do that. So, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. So one thing I do want to do, I often don't bother doing this in Warhammer Total War, is Lightning Strike. I do want that. I do want that this time, because I think if you're going to play with like one guy, as soon as 2 stacks show up, you want to fight them one-on-one. You don't want to be in a position where your campaign can be over. So, you know, you got to watch out for that. Right, I might go Inspiring Presence first, though. I want to get things like Proud Warrior up, just to make my Saurus Warriors a lot better. Although I will be replacing the Saurus Warriors with Temple Guard eventually, it will help me a lot early on. So, here we are, Wind Blast. Oh, I missed you. Do love Wind Blast. So yeah, we'll go up here first, and then we'll come back down to deal with them, and then move around. I just want to finish this line, basically. Cool. That's that, then. Oh! Oh, the World Route Rangers are attacking. Yeah, we'll do that. Where are they? Oh, they... Yeah, oh, no, we even counted. I thought it just said they got wiped out, which would have been very funny. So they've declared war on our vassals, but I don't know where they are. Which is a bit of a problem. I don't know if we defend anywhere or what. I might just ignore them. So, Arcstorm here. I think we can afford to auto-resolve this, rather than waste our time. So now, I think we should go for this one. I want to sort of spread this out a bit. Get one thing after another. So as you can see, we got that first pip, so we do have that plus 10 power reserve for Winds of Magic for all our armies, which is cool. So I like how that works, these little bonuses here and there. So now we can get that Saurus Warrior bonus. Sacred Guardian is also pretty great. See, this is kind of nice because we will be replacing our Saurus Warriors for Temple Guard, but we don't have to do a separate thing for Temple Guard, because we're already having the Croc schools, right? So we can just get Sacred Guardian as well, and then we got that covered, and it'll give us some skill points to then get into these lot. If we want to, so that's rather nice. Oh, that's a point. He's got a load of unique stuff I haven't shown you guys yet. So if you have a look, so he has Miasma of Despair, and Aura of Inertia. So these are, well, Miasma of Despair is available in multiplayer. Lower leadership, speed, and vigor for nearby units, which is pretty cool. And Aura of Inertia is just more. It's just more. I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Minus 8, 24, 9. 24, 8, 9. Oh, it lasts for longer. Okay, it lasts for longer. That's it. Anyway, but yeah, these are sort of his special ones. So, character aura size going up, along with his leadership effect, which is a bit boring, honestly, but, you know, it helps. Charge bonus and weapon strength, which is not bad. Cold-blooded reflexes, it allows him to cause terror and discouraged. So, having something that affects leadership and terror, both of those together is a insane combo. I love that. Also, first spawning. So, more speed for his entire army, and Frenzy for all Croctoghouls and Sacred Croctoghouls. Again, brilliant. And Adornments, which is huge horde growth and casualty replenishment rate bonuses, which, again, really useful. And finally, Sacred Wanderer, Unbreakable. Honestly, I never use this. I hate having Unbreakable Lords. Or, well, yeah, it's just Unbreakable characters. I think you're just asking them to get killed. Because if you don't notice that they're losing a fight, and they don't run away, they just die. And that sucks. So I kind of hate that, honestly. I don't think him being unbreakable helps in any way. The only way it could help is if, you know, it stopped him getting terrified. But, of course, he can cause terror with that anyway. And, yeah, he's not immune to psychology generally. But, yeah, if we gave him terror, which we could do before making him unbreakable, he's not going to terrify away. And that's the only thing I'd want to stop happening. So, I don't know. It seems a bit pointless to me. But, yeah, it is what it is. So, let's head to the Chamber of Visions now. Start killing some humies. Although, we can afford to do something else, I think. Here we go, casualty replenishment rate and lower upkeep. I like that a lot. And should we get another Croxagore, another Saurus? I think I'm going to go with another Saurus warrior. Yeah. Trying to work out if I can afford to. I can just about. So I'm going to. Alright then. Rite of Sotek performed by the Sentinels of Zeti. Fine. Clan Fest is gone. And I still don't see those World Roots people anywhere. So I guess we don't have to worry about that just yet. And we have a level up. We have a level up. So let's get cheaper Wind Blast and upgraded. Hell yeah. And you guys can go back into your normal stance now. Also, fun fact with him, he can go into garrison stance immediately. Like no movement, but he can still do it, which is great. And also, look at this. How cool is that? The reason he's got like a city with him and he can develop his horde is because he's got a friggin' old one spaceship. Is essentially what that is. You know, he has a proper temple in working order, which is awesome. I love this. I love that as like a horde mechanic. So all of these things, which is like, hang on, isn't it a bit weird that he's straight up building things? Well, yeah, he's brought the city with him, so it makes total sense. But I kind of love that. Absolutely love that, because it is pretty thematic, you know. So they're sort of leaning into the sort of what was once sci-fi, now seen as just magic or whatever, you know, that kind of thing about the Lizardmen, sort of their backstory. It's kind of cool. I like it. Oh, blue vipers are attacking. Oh, that's a nuisance. Yeah, we can attack them. That's fine. They're up there, though. They might actually eat into our territory a bit while I'm on my way around the continent. So, that's a bit of a pain, but I think we'll be okay, just to keep pressing on. Right, so this is where I would love Lightning Strike. You know, that's where I'd love that. So, what kind of garrison have we got here? Oh, it's just piddly. I mean, there are some halberds in the Empire Captain, which, granted, they will be a bit of a pain. They do have some handgunners, but like a lot of it's swordsmen. They do have a war wagon. I don't know. I think I'm good. I think I'm good to attack them. So, I think I will. And if I attack here, I think I'll be attacked from both sides. Which means I can just attack the reinforcements first and then attack him, which should save me a lot of time. Or, damn it, I should have attacked these guys, and then the cannon would have come as reinforcements. I could have attacked the cannon from behind. Is it too late? Let's change our plan. Alright, let's just move on. They might attack us, that's fine. Oh no, that won't do. Oh, I'll have to deal with them as well in a second. Oh. Oh, no. No. Defenders fought them off. Well played, boys. Well played. Aw. Alright, so I got more research, more horde growth. Cool. So this is the plan, okay? What we're going to do, we're going to tell them to attack here, because I can't just move in between them. But if you press backspace, it stops you moving while you're moving, and it means you can actually end within range of someone. It's actually a weird sort of cheat for making sure people can't run away from you, which is kind of funny. You can move into their sort of... If you're in a position where they would run away, right, you can move within their aura, stop, and then because they are within your aura, all they can do is attack you or stand there. So it means that you have your full movement to then attack them so they can't retreat next turn. It's pretty funny. It's super cheaty. But anyway, we're actually doing this to try and trigger reinforcements in the correct location. So, I think we did it. Excellent. Right, let's see if this works. Okay, sadly, it's not going to work because, yeah, it's a choke point battle because it's a siege, which is a pity. That is a pity. It's worth a try. Worth a try, though, guys. Alright, let's get these guys over here. I'm going to move these up here so I can move them up there. So what is nice about this is the cannon that the other army has should take a little while to turn up and get into position. So that might buy us a lot of time, which is pretty cool. Oh, we've got Wind Blast now, which is awesome. In fact, I'm going to put them in their own group. And you guys can go in your own group too. So let's start the battle. You guys line up here. Good stuff. And you guys, maybe I'll just get you stuck in straight away. Probably a good shout. But yep, halberds, very annoying. Saurus will do fine against him, but it's my other units I'm worried about. So let's get him over here. And yeah, I want to wind blast these halberds. Halberds do not have good armor, so they're perfect for getting rid of them with wind blast. Because they have that good charge defense, so just killing them at a distance, it makes it a lot quicker. And the fact they actually have armor piercing as well, they're definitely worth getting rid of. So plenty more units coming in, including some handguns, which will be a serious problem. The guns are going to be scary, for sure. But should be fine. Should be fine. Okay. What's the range looking like? Okay, I want it to be like way over here. Yeah, he's getting pretty close. But that's okay. And you lot keep running. And let's start trying to kill them. So they're on half health already, which I dare say is rather good. Dare say that'll do. Right. Yeah, these guys still pushing in. I'll get there eventually. War Wagon on his way. So War Wagon's obviously a new unit. I think they're great. I'm so pleased War Wagons are in the game. They add so much flavour. Like, they're such a classic Empire unit. They disappeared so long ago. So long ago. But still love them. Still love them. Alright. See if we can't finish these guys off. Pretty much. Pretty much. Still on 80 units, amazingly. Which is pretty astounding. Pretty astounding. So, level these guys up. You guys charge right in there. And let's actually just get the croc skulls all going on one side. And they can push into the top here. And, oh. That Huntsman General just used one of his little flaming attacks on us. It's rude. And, okay, excellent. They're still just pushing in with everything, because they're on the run in a big way. Oh, wow. Okay, Nakai's just beating the snot out of him. This is beautiful. Yeah, keep on pushing through. Oh, I just threw an oil flask at us. Another new ability, which is really cool. Cool to see. Okay, keep moving, lads. You keep getting distracted. Stop it. Need you guys to push up. Okay, you move up too. I'd love to get Wind Blast on this lot, that's for sure. Okay, guys. Do what you can. You bog him down. That'd be lovely. Throwing more oil flasks at me, which won't do. Okay, let's keep charging in. Come on, boys. You can do it. Just keep pushing in, yeah? Alright, you start heading over there. I think that's probably the best. Okay, good. Keep chasing those handgunners. You smack down that guy. Oh, you're just Saurus Warriors. Never mind. Alright, you can get in there. That's fine. I love the Saurus Warriors sound kind of like Klingons. It's a nice touch. Alright, let's rampage all that lot. That should help us topple what's left over here. And, oh, I just buffed Nakai. I didn't mean to buff him. I want to do the croc skills. Yeah, Nakai's great to buff, but I mean, his stats are good already, so I'd rather buff the croc skills and let them get more work done, because they swing more often, you know, in total. So, there's Jorek Grimm getting pretty hurt, huh? And I can't click on... There we go. Nope, there we go. Alright, go chase down Jorek Grimm. I think we kind of won, though, at this point. Yeah, I think we won. Just got to chase these guys down, probably forever. Which, I suppose we'll have to. Alright. Let's get in there. Come on. Go finish them off. Alright, you guys running up there. Keep chasing over there. Just keep chasing. That's all there is to do. It's just chasing. Which is kind of frustrating. And There we go. Can't outrun the wind. Oh, that triggered army losses. Well done, little skink. Well done. Aw. I like Hokex. He's good. Hokex Tard. He's got a weird name, but I still love him. Okay, there we go. So, he's been defeated. So, we've ticked him off the list, I believe. Oh, actually, we might have to attack him one more time, because he didn't wipe out the army he was in. So, I think we will have to attack him. But we might be able to do that this turn. So, that's fine. So, yeah, again, I'll give it to Itzel. Temple built. Good. Okay, we can't quite reach him. But we are getting more income from sacking settlements, which... Actually, I guess we are sacking settlements every time, aren't we? Now that I think about it. We're sacking them and handing them over. So, yeah, it's all good. Right, so yeah, we need to chase him down. And then, should we have a war with Teclis? That could be a laugh, right? He's got a full stack, and he's got a bloody great big Frostheart Phoenix, but, could be a lot of fun. God, look at all this nonsense. This is crazy. Alright, let's get another unit in here, shall we? We can afford another unit of Croxigors. So let's get another unit of Croxigors. Unassigned skill points. Let's get our Saurus Warriors better. That'll help us no end. And then we'll take out this guy next turn if we can. Cool. Okay, we just got the Right of Mastery, which is awesome. Can't do that yet. Nope, Right of Mastery is that one. Damn it. Okay, so this makes Croxigors better, which, you know, makes sense. It's a Nakai campaign. It's a right rebirth I really want. Really want to start getting armies for my vassals. Because you can command them to go attack stuff. And for the most part, they seem to just sack it. But, I mean, it's something. I think they do take the odd settlement sometimes. But anyway. Wow, look at my income. 22. I'm rolling in money. Alright, come here. Looks like we literally just ran up to it. Rawr! Get out of here, silly human. I'm a scary monster. So there we go. This we can just auto-resolve. Wow, we took a mad amount of damage there. Auto-resolve sucks. Alright, let's get replenishment up. It's all good. So, yeah, defeated him. So he's been ticked off the list, which is wonderful. So, a stunted warm blood is known to be stealing from our kin, plundering our stockpiles of raw materials. His wanton pilfering hinders our ability to complete sequences central to the great plan. Lustria must be rid of him. And he was being rid of. Those are words. The war banner is an age-old standard that has been soaked in blood battle. Good. Leadership for a unit. I mean, not in that much fear of breaking. We're a big bunch of stompy dinosaur lads, but, you know, it all helps. It all helps, guys. So, again, let's go Wind Blast. You'll notice, in this campaign, I do just max out a spell, because there's only so many spells you tend to rely on often. Curse of Midnight Wind is quite a good one, but Orion's Thunderbolt I want to get next. Basically because I can use that on walls. You can't use Wind Blast on walls, so I want something to be able to strike people that are, you know, sat atop gates and things. So it'll be Orion's Thunderbolt next, even though Curse of Midnight Wind is a brilliant spell. So I'll be getting that one, and then probably Magical Reserve's Comet Cassandora Arcane Conduit. That's the direction I'll be going in, because Comet Cassandora can just decimate anything on walls. It tends to be stuff stood on a wall, doesn't try to avoid spells in quite the same way as they would on land. It'll just really help us attack places. So that's the plan. So I do kind of want to attack Teclis. You know, I do want to attack Teclis. Like, quite a lot. So I might go over here and take Great Turtle Isles. Yeah, it's a smaller garrison. Yeah, I'm going to go over here. Unlucky Teclis. So, let's go there so we can get some replenishment. It's not going to be great because we're not in friendly territory right now. Could have just gone into friendly territory, actually, and that would have been probably far better. Oh, while we're here, we could upgrade this. Get better Saurus Warriors. Can't complain at that. And, oh, I want this. I want to get a big stack of friendly units. So, Order of Lawmasters seems to be coming at me. Now that he's not in a settlement, I might attack him. I might just go ahead and attack him. We will have to worry about those reinforcements, though. Okay. Rider Sotek performed great. Pleased for you. But yeah, now... it's a 20 stack against a 15 stack, but we've got a ton of Croc scores, though annoyingly only 10, because our auto-resolve killed a bunch of them, which is very annoying. We shouldn't have lost a model there.
My infinite knowledge is
But I mean, it's mostly archers and cheap spearmen. It's like swordmasters, yeah, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Hey, mate. I'm doing a war at you. It's gonna be tough, apparently, but I disagree. So, there. Yeah, it's basically all archers and spears, so we can just run straight through them with Croxigors and wind blast all of them as well. So this should be hilarious. Okay, excellent. Weird place for battle? This is an ambush map. Huh. Alright, we'll fight on the ambush map. Why not? So, let's get these guys lined up. I don't need to be precious about the order they're in. Not really. And you guys get involved. Skinks are also here. And, yeah, you go there. You can try and shoot the bird down, maybe. And that's everybody. So, let's get stuck in. I mean, I could actually take out the princess first, but I don't feel the need. We're going to go for Teclis. Go for Teclis. So yeah, it's all just such cheap stuff. There's very little armor piercing. The only thing I really need to worry about is the swordmasters, but actually I can whittle them down in a big way. Look at this. This is amazing. Okay, I really want to get a wind blast in here, like right now. I mean, look at that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Come on, guys, run faster. Run faster, guys. Not you lot. You slow down. My guys need to run faster. Because I really want to wind blast this. But so far, I don't think that's going to reach. Somehow. I mean, look at this. Look at the damage I could do. There's swordmaster in there too. I could have overcast. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, now I'm going to get shot at. Alright, you need to retreat, little buddy. Gutted. Gutted. Still shooting him, huh? Alright, alright, fine. It's bob and weave, boys. Bob and weave. Alright, just go across like that. Hit some of the spears. I could have probably hit better. I'm trying to bob and weave, though. Oh no, it's a flock of doom. As you can tell, I don't really mind. Oh, there are the swordmasters. Yeah, go for that. Cool. And, oh yeah, attack spears. Perfect. Thanks. Thanks for that. It's great, you. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's wipe them out. Hooray! This is great. Thanks, enemies. You guys are the greatest. Alright, let's buff you. You guys keep chasing these archers down. Good to see them dead. They're taking some damage. And yet they're gonna get pretty hurt by the Phoenix. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna suffer a bit. This is also great, so let's just let's deal with them too. Good. And let's get you out of that firing line, shall we? There we go. So yeah, that looks like they're gonna break, which makes total sense. I'd do that too. Swordmaster's still going, huh? Yeah, alright. Let's break them. Guy, I told you to keep chasing. That's more like it. Good. There's plenty more. Oh, they've rampaged. And now, let's go with these crop scores getting a buff. You guys chase them down. And now, I want to get in here, deal with them. If I can. Okay. Should be fine. Maybe. Yeah, Crossgill's definitely taking some punishment here. But, I think we're good. I think we're good. Good, there we go. Alright, could redo with Arcane Conduit. That's all I can say. And, oh, he's been using a Feebling Foe on me. How rude. How rude of him. Oh, hello, Spears. Alright, you're going to have to bog him down, I think. Yeah, you keep chasing. That's fine. You guys doing a fine job. Keep going. Ah, Tecla's starting to get whittled down. That's great. But yeah, those archers are doing number on me. Definitely doing a number on me. Looks like Tecla's finally had enough, which is good news. Okay, excellent. Phoenix has been a bit of a pain, but it's to be expected. And amazingly, this guy's doing great against these spearmen. He's not getting any damage in. Okay, Phoenix should be out soon. Yeah, they're doing okay. Try and get on top of them. And here's the Wind Blast. There we go. Good job, Skinky Boy. You'll get him. You'll get him. This princess just watching the anarchy unfold. And oh really? Getting away? Damn bird. Okay, you get in there too, why not? Alright, everyone else keep moving in. Oh, they've rampaged. It's a nuisance. Archer's getting away again. They got a lot of health too. Let's do that. Come on, boys. Oh, who's over here? Crocskull's rampaging. No. Ah, we're good though. This is basically the entire faction wiped out once we deal with these guys, so I'll be feeling pretty good about it. Okay, come on. Come on, lads. How you lot doing over here? Good. Good. Not bad at all. Okay, come on. Let's go get the princess. Okay, that's good. You guys moving up? Wow, Teclis came back. I was not expecting that. Okay, good. Good stuff. Right, so, how are things going over here? Not bad. Not bad. And now, a lot better. Okay, Phoenix running off. Teclis is dead. Classic Teclis. Okay, keep moving, lads. And, oh no. Crocskull's up here having a bit of difficulty, aren't they? Okay, you guys move. Oh, you again? Alright, you bog them down, that's fine. Amazing, these archers are holding out. That's pretty even though, so makes sense. You're still stuck there, are you? Alright, fine. Be that way. And you guys can run up there. Okay, at least we triggered army losses. Good. Our Crocskull survived. Barely. In fact, I think we lost a unit, which is pretty crazy. But hey, it worked out okay. Job's a good one. Okay, so let's go with replenishment. Definitely. We're gonna need it. And get some new items as well. Ooh, plus 10 armor piercing damage. Ooh, do I just want to give that to a Crocskull? Maybe. Maybe. Good at the sacred Crocskulls. They'll do. They'll hit pretty damn hard from now on. So yeah, let's go replenishment. Teclis is in the sea now. This is always good. Excellent, because we defeat Teclis, we have more magic, which I'm a big fan of. And we're actually going to stand here, so I can get better replenishment. There we are. Not a lot better replenishment, though, is it, Nakai? Is it? Alright, well, let's do that anyway. And let's get another unit of Crocskulls to get that one we lost back. And then what I'm going to do, probably take Sentinels of Zeti, and then I'll run back in here and start hitting people. Wow, look at that. They're still going. Teclis didn't even finish the islands. That's amazing. Love it. Alright, so yeah, Nakai the Wanderer. Fighting Teclis. I think that's a good way to end this episode. So, guys, be sure to tune in for the next one. I think this will be quite a quick campaign, because it's amazing how quickly it gets out of control. You're just auto-resolving pretty much every fight. But I think I probably will finish this one, just because it's a nice short one. Although, I am most excited about the Empire rework. That's what I really want to get to when I'm able. So that's probably what we're going to be doing more sort of long-term, you know, if I do a Mortal Empires campaign. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys. Though, yep, if you guys are new here, then be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified of all that noise. So, yeah, have a good one, guys. I'll see you in the next one.